You know, when you're talking wintertime cranking, you want something that doesn't have a lot of wide wobbling action. You want something tight because bait fish move in a tight way. Whenever I'm fishing grass in the winter, what I really love is a lipless crankbait. This is a Strike King 3/4 ounce red-eye shad. 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce. And there's also different amounts of BBs in them. This one's just a regular red-eye shad. You also got the 2-tap. The 2-tap is actually it doesn't have as many BBs, but they're loud. And so basically it can be either one, and it's a fish's preference. The reason you fish these baits is, and I especially love them in grass. If I'm fishing a grass lake, what happens is the grass will basically start dying off, the coots will eat it, it'll get lower and lower. And then when it's, you know, say December, January, February, you're basically wanting to work across those grass beds, because when you get something down in the grass, a lot of times, those fish want to be up on top of it. They want to be suspended over it. They like being suspended around something as it comes into the spawn. They also like biting baits that move, that are winding through the water. This is a time of year you got to remember. Fish are gorging themselves in preparation for the spawn. That feels like a pretty decent one. You know, what happened that time is I actually popped out of some grass. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, that's a good fish right there. Oh yeah, and he choked it too, just like that other one. Just like that other fish. I mean, choked it. I'll show you what choking it looks like. Ah, that's choking it. I mean, that's as deep as it can get. And all I did is I popped it out of that grass, and as soon as it came free, you know, it vibrated again, and boom, and it was like a worm bite almost. Boom, hit it so hard. I don't think there's a better bait than a lipless crankbait for catching those fish. You can fish it really slow, you can fish it really fast. Usually it depends on how deep the grass is. If it's, say, 4, 5, 6 foot below the water, I'll probably go with a 3/4 ounce. If it's 4 foot or less, I'm probably going to go with a half. It's really shallow, I might go with a quarter. The reason what you're trying to do with this bait and what makes the bait so unique is when you take the bait and you jerk it through some grass, it's going to fall. Well, the old lipless crankbaits a lot of times will just fall on their sides or fall backwards or anything. This bait doesn't do that. As you jerk it through the grass, it basically falls like this, but it vibrates as it goes down. And so you jerk it, and then it vibrates. And almost all the time when that happens is, as soon as you jerk it out, that fish, it'll create a reaction strike. The fish will just take off, and bam, he'll just hammer it. And you get a lot of real subtle bites, but it's a great way to fish. If the water's really cold, fish it slower. If the water's starting to warm up, you can fish it a little bit faster. I love putting replacement trebles on here. Typically, owner ST36, these would be number 2s. You might go to the heavier, the XX strong, if it's, you know, really big fish you're dealing with, or maybe really heavy cover. But it just kind of depends. I'll just wait and see on that. Lipless crankbait, Strike King red-eyed shad. Catch a bunch of fish when the water's cold. Boy, that fish hit hard. Just a hard bite. Oh, it's a good one. It's a nice one. Look at that sucker. Fish. He's the first fish we've seen today that's been a little bit skinny. Oh, he's barely hooked too. Oh, I got him. Look at that guy. He's just a little skinny. I mean, you could think maybe he spawned, but I just kind of doubt it. I mean, the water temperature is 57 degrees. I don't think any of them have spawned, but that's what we're looking for right there. It's a 5-pounder though. That's a great fish. You know, that bite was hard. As soon as he bit, I knew it was a good one.